Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous humans. Wow, what a massive few days it's been. The whole weekend has been pretty awesome with tapping in, connecting, and intentional, yeah, being in the moment and learning in the moment has been really beautiful this weekend as a common theme. But something that I really wanted to talk about today is uh, having expectations and how having expectations sets you up for disappointment. But that's actually not even the biggest thing. Like the biggest downside to having these expectations, it's not just the disappointment. Having an expectation or putting it out there, there's a difference between declaring what it is that you would like and having an expectation of how an outcome should look. So I'm not necessarily talking about standards or boundaries. This is completely different. This is like you think that things should go a certain way and they don't go that way. Or you think that there should be a particular outcome and it doesn't turn out like that. So what those kind of expectations are is basically saying that you know better than the universe or God or whatever it is. When we have and create a declaration, if there is something that we want, an outcome that we would like, what shows trust is to release the outcome. We can make a declaration and declare, I would like to see this, and then handing it over back to the universe, back to God, back to source, whatever your belief system is there, your higher self, your inner knowing. Releasing the outcome is an act of faith in the universe, in God. And faith has its own energy and magnetic pull, energetic signature. Faith comes from not knowing. And this not knowing is so highly uncomfortable that we like to create scenarios of what we would like to see. And they're a lot more comfortable to lean into than the not knowing of how things are going to turn out. So we create these expectations to really step aside from the discomfort of not knowing what's going to happen. However, if we have this underlying belief that whatever happens to us is exactly what's meant to happen, exactly how it's supposed to show up, exactly what you choose, where they choose, all of it, what's said, what's not said. If you have this assumption that you are exactly where you need to be, that everything is working out for your highest good, then what you can do is you can declare, this is what I would like to see. However, this or something better. I don't know everything. So you release the outcome and you don't hold such a heaviness to the expectation. And what you end up finding is that you become a lot more pleasantly surprised. It's like playing this beautiful game with the universe where it's like, oh, surprise me. I know you're going to surprise me anyway, but at least I'm playing along this time, It's like you could it's like being pulled along with the rope in the water and choosing to not stand up and just get absolutely pelted in the water, or choosing to stand up and ski and go with it, right? Because the pull, it's going to happen anyway. The outcome will happen. There's usually little we can do to impact an outcome of a situation, whether we connect with someone or not, whether whatever happens, right? But what we do have control over is our response to it and the way we treat ourselves beforehand. Now, when I say that creating an expectation sets you up for disappointment, it's because most of the time things don't go according to how we think they should go. They just don't. This is life. Things happen. We're not for everyone, and that's okay. However, setting yourself up and creating these stories before things even come, it really depletes your resilience. It helps, it facilitates a loss of faith that things do turn out for your best interest. And when that happens, it becomes more difficult to create the life that it is that you're wanting to create, the one that you kind of see and visualize and you're working towards and you're wanting. So if we can just release the expectation of what an outcome should look like, and we allow and accept that whatever happens is in our most highest good, then what we do is we start to appreciate any outcome that happens. And there's this beautiful Stoic saying, and I love Stoicism and the Stoics for, so much of their philosophy just really aligns with me. But this Stoic saying is amor fati, which is, I love it. And I don't remember who said this, but there is this saying, come what may, and love it. And that's something that I absolutely love and really aligns with this message, is that whatever comes into your field, you have a choice to really resist it, which creates a lot of pain. Pain is resistance. Like, that's the suffering. That's not pain, that's suffering. Suffering is resistance. And there's a fly in here. But we don't have to suffer. The pain might not be optional, but the suffering is absolutely optional. You get to choose how you respond to a situation, and that is such an empowering thing. It means that no matter what happens on the outside of you, no matter your circumstances, no matter, you going on a date and you're not sure about how they'll receive you, or you've sort of started to build this up in your mind of how you think that this relationship will go, release it. And however it goes is perfect, because you start to release the resistance. Whenever you've got resistance, you aren't open to learning, you aren't open to inspiration, you aren't open to the universe bringing you your happiness, because you're basically saying, this is the only way I'm going to be happy. But if you're happy anyway, you literally release the resistance, and it means that everything that you want comes so much easier to you. You're not in your own way. I really hope that this helps. I'm sending you so much love and really encouraging you to just sink into the letting go of what things should look like. Sinking into the feeling of come what may and love it. Sinking into the whole loving life now and being in love with life now, because it's available to us right now. Nothing needs to change except your internal focus and feelings, and they are changed by your thoughts. I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love on this Monday. Mwah. Have an incredible rest of your day.